to the podcast. So this is going to be episode 1. Hopefully we go big someday. So we're going to shout this one out to our personal leagues. We're going to shout this one out to all of America. Mom, this one's for you. Let's go ahead and do our introductions.
All right, I'm Puka Juice, and if you want to win your league, you listen to us because we know a little bit about fantasy football. That's what we're here for.
Quite a bit.
Yep.
As you can see, we have all of our trophies
That's
up
right.
here. I'm Titanium Tummy. Got the nickname from a few hot dog eating contests in a local town that I used to live in. Third place both times. Well, a little bit of money. I'm not trying to brag, but hey, if you want to hear bragging, listen to this guy. So, how did you get the name Puka Juice? How did that name even come up?
Well, last year I picked up Puka Nakua after the first game of the season.
Yeah, it was like
and he
week
was.
2.
I just saw something that I liked,
It
so I
was
picked
ridiculous.
him up. And so I changed my name at the end of the season when the playoffs came to Puka Juice. Woo, woo, and Puka Juice Baby, actually.
Puka Juice, baby.
That's right. And it worked out good. I won the championship. I've got 3 out of the last 4 years that I've played.
Yeah.
And it's been fantastic. I love every minute of it. And we're here just to help other people.
Yeah,
That's right.
absolutely.
Titanium Tommy over here
Oh yeah.
says he's going to win this year. But
I say that every year. You have to.
if I have anything to say about it,
confidence, you shouldn't
I
lie.
can't let it happen. But if I don't win,
Hey,
I
that's
hope it's
fair.
him. Woo!
Yeah,
Well, I think we'll just start out with the top 5 quarterbacks that
Okay.
I think will be in the top 5 for this year,
Yeah, at the end of the
2024.
end of the season.
And the 5th one on here might surprise a few of you, and that's fine because I like to be a little different sometimes, as Josh and Austin know.
Oh man, he's
But you got to be a little different
That's
to
why he
win.
wins. That's why he wins.
And you can't be
my
scared. of
trophies are old. One's from 2015.
Well,
I need
yeah.
new hardware. The newest one's
can't
like 2020, like 2021.
Be scared of rookies either.
Oh, you can't.
You got
Rookies
rookies
are
coming
important.
to the league, and 3 of them were on my team last year, and I honestly believe that's what made the difference
It
in my
is.
team
It
winning
is.
or losing.
He
So,
picked them up immediately. We're
now,
also 12-man PPR, by the way.
this right
I forgot to
here
mention.
is the top 5 quarterbacks. Patrick Mahomes, I think he's going to have a record year. Okay, he's extremely talented. I think he's going to do 5,000 yards and 50 touchdowns. That's my bold
I know Tom Brady
prediction
did touchdowns.
for him.
Okay.
Now, number 5 on that list is Kyler Murray. I believe since he got Marvin Harrison, that he will take a step forward because he's a rushing quarterback also.
I think he'll be better.
I think he'll be better, and he'll also have more completions. And I think Marvin Harrison's going to be a top 10 wide receiver, and I think he's going to be a top 5 quarterback in the league. Kyler Murray, I got him in there. Lamar Jackson is not on. He did not make my list because they got Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry is going to steal a lot of the rushing. Okay, that's what I think. So I don't think Lamar Jackson is going to make the top 5. I think Kyler Murray is. I think because of Marvin Harrison, Kyler Murray.
Soon, I'll tell you why.
Yeah, and I also think that Trey McBride is going to have his tight end is going to be the number 1 tight end for the league.
So I'm just going to go with quarterback. Sean's not going to agree with most of it,
Probably not.
and that's why we're here, because we disagree.
That's right.
a lot.
That's the fun part.
So I'm just going to go with quarterback. Number 1, I have Lamar Jackson is my number 1 fantasy quarterback this season. I think Derrick Henry is going to open up the offense for his wide receivers like he's never, ever had that before. Dobbins, good. He just got injured. Not his fault. I think Henry's also going to go in there and mass produce. He's not my top 5 or anything. But I have Lamar Jackson number 1. Number 2, I have Dak Prescott. I agree. CD Lamb is going to go off.
Yeah, he was close.
I think we can agree with it.
Yeah.
You look at all of these numbers, everything that I have present,
Yeah.
CD Lamb's
His
number
passing.
1 on like everything. Okay. So Dak Prescott number 2. I have CJ Stroud. Number 3 is my quarterback.
Okay, I got him number 4. Yep.
I think he's going to do very well this season. I
I do
think he's
too.
going to go off. with his new wide receiver, Mr. Diggs. I think Stephon's going to have a great season, and I think he's going to turn a lot of heads. Jalen Hurts is my number 4 quarterback, and then I have Josh Allen, number 5, as my quarterback. I think without Diggs, it bumps him down a little bit, but towards the end of the season, he didn't really use Diggs. His numbers were high, but towards the end of the season, just watching their chemistry, something was off. I mean, you could just see it by watching the football games. So I got him at number 5. Hopefully I'm wrong. I don't think he's going to have, 15 rushing touchdowns. That's why he was ranked, oh goodness, number 1 last year in quarterbacks on Yahoo Fantasy. I mean, it's because of the rushing touchdowns. I just don't think he's going to do that. All right. So I'm just going to run through my tight ends really quick. So number 1, I have Sam Laporta. I think Detroit's going to do really well. As far as fantasy golf, I mean, he could throw for a ton of yards.
Oh,
He's not going to be
I
top
love
5.
Sam Laporta.
Oh, me too.
Absolutely.
He's
love
awesome.
Sam Laporta.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, he wants to win. He's young. I mean, he sees what these guys are getting paid. That drives you. And that's why whenever some of these players get older, you see them just not try as hard because
Sam
they
Laporta
get paid.
was a rookie last year.
Mm-hmm.
And I picked him up. I picked him up in the original draft, and I kept him all year. And I don't know. I saw something in him, and he was like 12th tight end in the league or something, coming in as a rookie, and I was like,
yeah, I owe it.
Number 1. I kept him all year.
Yeah.
He's one of the reasons I won the championship.
I know.
Sam Laporta is the real deal.
He's the man.
Yeah. I would have put him number 1, but I want
I
to
think he
do
will.
something different.
Listen to this. My number 2, Mark Andrews.
Yeah.
I think Derrick Henry does open up that offense. I think Mark Andrews just goes off. Number 3, Evan Ingram. Very off-key for a lot of people, but I think Evan Ingram will do very well in Jacksonville. I think Lawrence, it's his time.
Number 3?
Number 3.
Where do you got Travis Kelce?
Number 4.
Okay.
I've got Kelce number 4.
All right.
I think Taylor Swift and his age is taking a toll. He said something yesterday about him just being older.
Right.
And then I have Trey McBride as number 5.
Okay. I got you.
Yeah, that's my tight end list.
So
and
George Kittle did not make your list.
No, and that's okay.
That's all right.
That's okay.
He's like 6 or 7 probably for you.
Yeah, 6, 7. Pitts is 6, 7.
Yeah.
He's right there. I didn't have him. Pitts has just really burned me in the past. I've had him this is his 4th season. I've had him every single season he's been in the league.
What, Pitts?
Yeah. He was good his first year, and since then I've been burned twice. I got to see it to believe it with him.
I got him number 6.
Got to see
I
it to
am
believe it.
hoping and praying, and he's got the talent to be in the top 5 or 6.
I got to zoom in real close.
Leading into that, we'll just go with right there. Trey McBride, number 1. That's just my opinion.
Number 1.
That's my list.
Sorry, I was just taking some
for
notes
tight
on this.
ends, and I think I just have 5. No, I got 6. I got Kyle Pitts on there, guys. Kyle Pitts is going to take a step forward. Been disappointing for years. He's, Arthur Smith was the head coach for a while, and I don't think he utilized his players right. Hey, Gus. Hey, what?
What's up, Gus?
What do you think about Arthur Smith for the Pittsburgh offensive coordinator? I think he sucks. That's what I thought you would say. Yeah, I think he sucks too.
It
scares me.
Kyle
that
Pitts,
he's but I think Kyle Pitts is going to take a step forward.
What number did you say it was?
6. I went ahead and put him down at 6 because I wanted people to know.
That's fair.
I think very high of the Atlanta offense this year.
Yeah, I think they'll do better this year.
Since they picked up Kirk Cousins, I think they're going to all take a step forward, and I think Kyle Pitts is going to take a step forward. I think it's going to be awesome for Atlanta. So he's on the list. And Trey McBride, I got him number 1. Now, that's just my opinion. Everybody's got an opinion. Okay, let's go with running backs. Running backs. I do not have Christian McCaffrey as number 1.
I don't understand that. Why would you do that?
Well,
why would you do that?
Well, first of all, he had a massive.
I think pretty sure his puka juice is
real. It may have a little bit to do with the puka juice, and so but I think he's got so many miles on him. He hasn't been hurt really for the last 2 years, but the 2 years before that,
He was injured.
he was injured. He only played
Hurt
10
severely.
games. The 2
Severely
years
hurt,
before
yeah.
that, 10 games and 10 games in 2 years. Now, I just think he's due for an injury. He just got married.
So he's due for an injury.
Well, I just think his life is settled down, and I think he's not hungry. And I know that sounds crazy.
He wants to win a Super Bowl, though.
Yeah, I know he does, but I just don't.
You don't have much time.
I don't know. I just don't feel good about it.
He
So
doesn't
I've got.
He didn't leave Carolina.
I've got Brees Hall. I've got Brees Hall, and Bijan Robinson number 2. I got McCaffrey number 3 for the running back. Now Austin had a good. Austin gave me this idea. Pacheco.
Okay.
I started looking into Pacheco.
Yeah, I like Pacheco.
I was trying to get him at number 5, but I got him at number 6. And I went ahead and listed him because he's on one of the best offenses,
I could see that.
in the NFL.
I could see him lower. Yeah.
Yeah, and he is the main running back for the Kansas City Chiefs, who are going to put up a record amount of points this year. So I have to list him on here as number 6. So Pacheco is someone to really watch. I'm telling you guys. And this came actually from Titanium Tummy.
Oh yeah.
Because I had him down 7 or 8, and then me and him started
advice.
talking,
Yeah.
and I had to bring him up. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
Advance of this.
and then the
Jonathan Taylor, number 4.
Yeah.
Oh man, he's
What you got?
nowhere. He's not even on my list.
Yeah, so I do have Jonathan Taylor, and I'll tell you who else.
I have a lot of your.
I'll tell you who else I'm big on.
Uh-huh.
And I had him on my team last year because I actually had his name on my team for a while.
Yeah.
Was Saquon Barkley.
Yeah.
He
I
moved.
like Barkley.
Yeah, he moved to the
Barkley a lot.
Eagles, and the Eagles have a much better offensive line
So much better.
and a much better offense.
Well, they're going to miss Kelsey.
So I'm big on Saquon this year.
Oh,
I'm sorry, guys.
absolutely.
I mean, it's
Huge
just
on
me.
Saquon.
And I think he's going to take a lot of the goal line carries from Jalen Hurts because they lost Jason Kelsey. And so they're not going to do, I don't think they're going to do the tush push as much as they used to.
I don't think so.
They're going to rely
There's
on.
no need to. Why would you hurt your starting quarterback?
I mean, really, he actually got hurt
Yeah.
once last year.
You hand it to Barkley.
Hand it to
You
Barkley.
hand him forward.
He's a stud. Just
Sorry, Jalen. You're not
let him
gonna
do his
have
job. That's right.
How many rushing touchdowns? 15. I don't think Josh Allen's going to have 15. So running backs. Number 1, Christian McCaffrey. Sean disagrees. No questions asked.
I can't put him up.
He
Because of his age and his miles, he had 400 touches last year, which is a lot. Even with his stem cells that he gets and injections and all
He's
that.
not the only one.
And
Him
where he
pays
got
a lot of
married
money.
and he's more settled down, I just
that's okay.
don't think he's going to be hungry. Now,
I don't know.
I may be wrong, but I just can't put him number 1 anymore. He's getting older.
I mean, they just
Got miles on him. Just can't do it.
He wants a Super Bowl.
Yeah, but
It depends.
I don't know.
If IU leaves, I don't think they win the Super Bowl. I think that just. I think you try to sign him. I would love for Pittsburgh to have him, but
yeah,
don't know.
I just don't feel good about him. I don't know what else to say. It's just the miles on him. And those 2 years he was injured and only played 10 games each season.
Yeah, but that was in Carolina. And,
I know, but I mean,
look, Carolina still hasn't figured out.
I
what's
was
happening.
listening to a couple of
I
people
bet.
and the miles on him. It's hard. Now Derrick Henry,
Oh yeah.
he's a dick. Now he's got the same miles on him
Oh, he does.
as Christian McCaffrey, but he's made differently. He's a different
big
kind
guy.
of beast.
He's
He
a
can
huge guy.
he can run over top of people and just keep going like nobody I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I just don't know if Christian McCaffrey can do it another year without injury, and that's what scares me. If he makes it without injury, he could make it to number 1. But I can't. I don't know if I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Now Brees
I
Hall.
disagree. I don't
Brees
think he's
Hall
going to get hurt. I think
is
he's going to
3
do
years.
wonderful.
Brees Hall's 3 years younger, and Bijan's like 4 or 5 years younger.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm sorry, Bijan Robinson's like 4 or 5
I
years
do
younger.
have Brees Hall at number 2. I respect Brees Hall. I think if Aaron Rodgers comes out the gate healthy, I think that offense is very successful. I think Garrett Wilson could even be a top 5.
I do too.
Depending on the chemistry.
Yeah. Yep.
Number 3, I have Saquon Barkley at running back. I'm very excited to watch him in Philadelphia.
You got him higher than I do.
I know. I'm very excited. I think that tush push goes away. I think all of Jalen Hurts' touchdowns. He had 15 rushing touchdowns too. I think Barkley gets bumped up. Oh, where were you last year, buddy? 6. You add 5 more onto that, and he bumps up to a top 2.
I got him number 5. You got him number 3.
Yeah, I do have Bijan
I
Robinson
love Barkley this year. I'm
on the Barkley train.
Yeah, I love Barkley this year. I think he's going to be a stud. He's got something to prove.
He does.
In a new team.
Oh,
he's better offense.
Yeah.
I just hate telling our fantasy team about all these things that we think because they're going to get them before us.
It's okay. I have Robinson at number 4 running back, and then Pacheco at number 5. I think Pacheco does great in the offense with the new additions.
Let's do wide receivers. Okay. I do not have Tyreek Hill as number 1. I got CD Lamb as number 1. Okay.
That is actually very popular.
CD Lamb is popular. So I went with the norm on that.
Charts top.
With the amount of receptions he's going to get in that offense, I believe he will be.
Dak needs him.
Yeah, Dak needs him. They haven't changed the offense. He's going to be number 1. They got to sign.
What if he gets hurt?
If he gets hurt, that changes everything.
It
changes everything for anybody.
His year.
But CD Lamb's number 1.
I hope not.
And Tyreek Hill's number 2.
Nobody.
And of course, I got Amon-Ra St. Brown. I got him number 3. I've got Jamar Chase number 4. Mm-hmm. And I got Marvin Harrison number 5.
Dang.
And I did that for a reason.
Okay.
I believe that the Arizona offense is going to take off, and he's the main reason that Kyler Murray is going to be awesome this year. And I think it's just going to be a record amount of touchdowns for him.
I can believe that.
So I believe in Marvin Harrison and Garrett Wilson. If his quarterback stay healthy, Aaron Rodgers can stay healthy this year. I believe Garrett Wilson is an extreme talent. So he's number 5. I'm sorry, he's number 6. And then I had to list one other one. Actually, I got 7 on here. Drake London. Mm-hmm. Drake London with Kirk Cousins.
One that touched him last year.
Yeah, he's going to be awesome this year. He's extremely amount of talent on that guy. So I believe in him too. So that's it for that.
So my top 5 wide receivers. Number 1, I have Tyreek Hill. I like CD Lamb a lot. I do. I have him at number 2. But Tyreek Hill, I think he wants to break the record. I'm very surprised. The only thing that concerns me in Miami is them paying Waddle.
Yeah, so much.
Just
money.
as much as
they
Tyreek Hill. I don't see.
Bunch.
Their offense is fast, and if you're not fast, they don't want you. And it's hard to come across, a duo that has that. CD Lamb number 2. Amon-Ra St. Brown is my number 3. Hey, look, we finally matched on something. That deserves a star on my paper.
I love Amon. He's one of the reasons I won the league last year.
Oh,
Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's a stud.
Like
he is a stud. He actually finished number 1.
I think he's good. You're going to call me crazy, Sean. Stephon Diggs is my number 4.
What?
My number 4.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! I think.
Oh my gosh!
You said, "Take that, son." You said, "You suck." I wish
Let's go, buddy. Let's go.
Would be great. Yep. I think
because of
Dell,
CJ.
And I think Stroud. I think it opens up an opportunity. Like I said earlier, the end in Buffalo, they weren't looking his way. Josh Allen would see him open, and he'd rather run it than throw it to Diggs. Stroud's not going to do that. He's young. He doesn't have anything against him that I'm aware of, and I think he's just going to take off. I really do.
It could happen. Diggs is extremely talented.
Oh, he's wonderful.
Yeah.
I think that opportunity was taken away from him too early in Buffalo. But
My only
same thing
concern
happened in Minnesota with him, so I don't know.
is the competition he's got.
Oh, it's a lot.
Nico and Dale.
It's crowded, but
Nico and Dale,
he's my
I mean,
number one
they're both
offense.
studs. But
He's
Stephon
got to work
Diggs,
for it, though. He's got to work for it. He could fly.
Demands targets. He makes you throw to him.
Yeah.
Because you've seen him if you don't.
Well, you talk to him before you bring him over to your team, so he respects your team ownership coaches at least.
It could happen. Dale could take a back seat, and Diggs could.
And then
turn into number one.
We matched again on number 5, Marvin Harrison.
I'm telling you guys, from what I've heard,
I think so. I think
Marvin Harrison,
like my number 6 quarterback.
Marvin Harrison,
he's my number 5 wide receiver. I agree.
Well, he's going to boost Kyler Murray.
Yeah, that's 2.
And
2 on 1 position.
I'll be honest with you. I hate telling you guys this.
What's up, Puka Juice? How's it going, man?
Great, buddy. Great. Ready for some fantasy football? Woo! Let's go, people!
You've got to watch the video if you don't know. It'll make you cry laughing. Sean's the best. There's a reason he has the Hall of Fame trophy. We really like the guy.
Great titanium tummy son-in-law too.
Woo, yeah, father-in-law. Sean, I think this is the time that we move on to bold predictions.
Holy crap!
Right, and this is where I pass it on to Sean. Let's go.
Woo! Let's go, people! I believe Jaden Daniels, a rookie quarterback, will be a top 10 quarterback in the league this year. I also believe Josh Palmer, I know the Chargers, will be a top 10 wide receiver. They have no other wide receivers. He's really all that's left. Since Keenan Allen left and Mike Williams left. So there you go. Okay, Malik Neighbors for the Giants will be a top 10 wide receiver. He will pull the Giants out of the bottom to at least average. Okay, Malik Neighbors, he's after the catch monster. Okay. When he catches the ball, it ain't over. He keeps going, and he runs until somebody really has to tackle him. So I really believe in Malik Neighbors, Josh Palmer, and Jaden Daniels. Bold predictions. 3. I believe in sleepers. A sleeper is someone that can come alive halfway through the season and come alive and save your fantasy team. Trey Benson for the Arizona Cardinals, Ladd McConkey for the Chargers, and K. Vidal for the Chargers. Okay, I know most of you guys have never heard of K. Vidal. He's behind Gus Edwards. He's behind Dobbins. But both of those guys have been injured. Okay? He is a great rookie running back. He could do something. Ladd McConkey for the Chargers is right behind Josh Palmer for wide receiver. And Trey Benson, he is my number 1 rookie running back. Okay? He's behind James Conner. If James Conner gets hurt, which he gets hurt every year, okay, Trey Benson could really be a league winner. So these are my upside sleepers. Okay, guys? I hate that I told you guys that. Especially the guys in my league, okay?
That's fun.
Because I don't like telling you guys everything I know.
I get it.
I'm trying to expand, okay? I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to expand the knowledge. But these are the upside sleepers. Guys, Puka Juice, Titanium Tummy.
Let's go.
Woo!
Episode
Let's
1.
go, people. Woo!
Pilot, that's a
Mr. Mike, I'm
wrap.
sorry, buddy.
What do they do on those shows? They gather their papers and throw them.
They start throwing stuff.
We'll see you next time. Episode 2 coming soon.
We don't like Arthur Smith.